some sunglasses so I can wear them.
Hey, what's up? This is Off the Top with J Rob, episode 18. And we got TERRYAMERICAN.
What up, what up?
What
It's
do you do?
TERRYAMERICAN, here in the flesh.
What do you do?
What do? I do a lot of things. More importantly than all of them, I play music, I make music, I enjoy music. I do music. I write a little bit.
Why do you do that?
Expression of self. Just like everybody does anything in life, right? Because we all work to make money, and then we make money to buy things, pay for places, to produce an image. That's what we're all in everything for, you know. The ego. To feed that hungry hippo in the middle of your soul, you know.
So what do you make music about?
Everything from, anxiety, depression to a happiness and calm serenity.
So what projects have you put out or are you on?
Well, I put out a project way back that even I don't have a CD of anymore that was called, it's called something, I fucking forgot. It was Young Heart by 1612s, back when I was called 1612s.
Yeah, what was that, like 7 years ago?
Yeah. And then I had one called Capitalism's Finest by TERRYAMERICAN, maybe 2 years later. And then I started one called Mumpsimus, which is still in the works, about like fucking 4 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
But and right now I'm working on a project called Crestfall. I had a meeting with some of the local artists, and I realized that I have no fucking material out, so I sat down, got a text from J Rob, inspired me, and I sat down, wrote 2 songs that night before I went to sleep, and in the morning I wrote 5 more. Wrote 7 songs in about a day and a half, and with some sleep in there.
That's dope. So like, what other projects are you featured on?
Oh, most of WHYFYRE stuff. I'm on, let's go back in the catalog. Bel-Am, Rumination 1, wait, that's the same thing. Rumination 2, Rumination 3. Let's see, upcoming projects, some of them I'm not going to mention, but we do have one coming out very soon called The Conjunction that I'm featured on. Not heavily, but enough to, get some of my verses out, and collab with some really incredible and interesting people. And I feel like, right now, even though the other night I did my 3rd performance in my life, but I feel like, I don't know, the energy around all of us right now is that something's coming, and I'm just glad that I'm here in the middle of it as it's, coming to shore, I guess, as the waves roll in,
Yeah, it's a big energy transfer from some higher power or something.
Yeah, something up there, way high, yeah.
Wasn't there another project you were all over? What is it called? Why?
Oh, WHYFYRE! Self-titled track, yeah, WHYFYRE, yeah.
Yeah, what is WHYFYRE?
WHYFYRE is I'd say we're a conglomerate of like-minded individuals. We used to be a big conglomerate of like-minded individuals, but now we're only about 4, 5. Here in Tulsa.
3.
Around the world, it's about
6,
7, something like that. But yeah, WHYFYRE is all about just ask that whole ego trip, that thing that I was on earlier. Talking about ego. I think it goes back to the root of that. Why fear? Why be scared? A lot of people are scared of the unknown, scared of what they haven't witnessed, scared of what's to come, and really WHYFYRE is about pushing and promoting a positive light on all the negative shit in our lives, and kind of repainting that, taking that puzzle piece of confusion and terror out of your brain and replacing it with a nice, calm, upbeat hip-hop song.
Interesting. Interesting. I heard that you were in a room whenever that was created. Why did you help create WHYFYRE?
Well, originally we had a thing called the BA Cipher, and shout out to the BA Cipher. It is dead and buried deep within the ground. But yeah, that was fun for a while. It was our first try at a group. You know, members consisted of. Can you do like some like edit it where it's like beep 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 beep? Nah, but a lot of good artists, and you know, as people kind of fell apart from that, the main members of the BA Cypher, you know, we wanted to create something else, something more grounded, you know, something more a little bit more serious, a little bit more production oriented, and a little bit more like a record label technically, but not to that extent. And WHYFYRE was created.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing.
I heard you have a brother that makes music too.
Yes, I do. His name is Quin.
Why? Why do you have a brother?
Well, when a man loves a woman. No, I have a twin brother actually. We're fraternal, so that means 2 different eggs. I think. Yeah, 2 different eggs.
Really?
Yeah. Identical is 1 egg, 2 sperm. It splits.
But y'all look exactly alike.
I'm not that ugly, brother. Nah, but yeah, Quin's my brother, man. He's in the Army right now. He's in South or North Carolina right now, but shit, he's still featured on Rumination 2, which came out not too long ago. And
yeah, he could be on Numbers also.
Yeah, Numbers coming out pretty soon, which also I'm featured on pretty heavily, and yeah, about to finish up this Crestfall stuff in a couple of weeks and get that moving out, shipping out.
Couple days.
Couple days. I said weeks. I meant days. I don't know, because I realized, man, you know, I'm sitting on a lot of fucking talent inside of myself. Not to be an ego bitch or whatever, like fucking say blah blah blah, but that's just how I feel. Is I've been sitting on my craft for a long fucking time, and I haven't really been trying to do anything for myself, you know. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's time to start letting people know who I am, and not only what I'm a part of. If that makes sense.
Yeah. How do you feel about like the bar scene?
It's good. Some places are, you know, a little negative, but I think that's everywhere you go, anywhere you go in the world, you're gonna find a little bit of that. But the other night, man, was fucking incredible. Lots of wonderful, talented artists, lots of wonderful people, good crowds. Just all around good energy, yeah.
Yeah, how do you feel about the underground party scene?
I think it could be revamped a little bit, you know. I think something should be done about that, you know. We need to have like a weekly, maybe monthly thing where it's, you know, it's just like-minded individuals coming together to just you know, relax or not relax, or rage or not rage, or just be in the moment, really.
Do you think that... you know, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Do you think that the New World Order is a real thing?
Yeah. I don't think it's a thing as in it's fully established, no. But I think the claws of the eagle go deep within the soil of America.
Do you think that who do you think is running it?
Fucking Steve Jobs from another dimension. No, I think it's who's running it, man? Rothschilds, dude. I believe in all that shit, but.
So you think it's a global cartel of like bankers and shit like that, or do you think it's like lizard people?
I don't know, man.
Or do you
I don't know
think
about the lizard people. I've never seen evidence for myself. If I saw evidence for myself, then I would say yes or no, like with my own eyes, you know. But when it comes to the Rothschilds, I mean, the Rothschilds are documented people that have been around for a very long time and have been very rich for a very long time and own like 95% of the world's banks. So that shit's a little bit more, you know, factual.
So do you think that goes hand in hand with the poisoning of the public?
Poisoning in which way?
Through, you know, let's say pollution, or you know, the acidification of the oceans, or you know, like the chemicals in the tap water, or, you know, that type of stuff.
Well, I look at it like with any negative thing that people are trying to do to us, there's another positive thing either we're trying to do or someone else is trying to do for us. And I think that, you know, I could sit here and talk about, you know, pollution and all that, but I think there's people out there that, you know, help it. And I think there's people out there that don't want it to be helped. Mm-hmm. And I think it's the same with anything in life, you know, whether it's politics or, you know, pollution or fucking oil or money or land, whatever it is, you know.
Do you think 9/11 was an inside job?
I mean, yeah.
Do you think that we went to Afghanistan and Iraq for false pretenses, for a whole nother reason?
We went for 3 reasons. Starting from the least most important reason, we went for natural resources, you know, oil, things like that. The second I'm not going to get into, but the very first, and what I think the most important thing is let's see if I can get my facts straight. I think there's 3 banks in the world that the Rothschilds do not own, and that's North Korea, China. China. I want to say it like Trump.
China. And Iran, right?
And Iran. And I think we went there to try to get into Iran.
A little bit closer, yeah. Maybe a little bit closer.
Get our grasp, you know, a little bit more firm around the neck of the Middle East. But I don't believe in all that. I don't believe in war. I think, you know, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I have no part in it, so I don't really...
So what about COVID? What do you think about COVID?
I haven't got it. I've known people that have got it, and I've known people who say that their relatives have died from it. So I think it is a very real thing. I think it is a very serious thing. But I also think the vaccine, you know, people are very quick to take those vaccines, but I'd hold off maybe another, you know, not trying to be like a non-vacciner or whatever, but just until they get all the kinks worked out, you know, because the first couple rounds of the vaccine have not been tested on humans, you know, and the first people that get it, well, it has been tested on humans, but every human is different, and there's going to be some people who have problems with, you know, the vaccines and stuff. So, you know, that would suck to get a vaccine and have your veins clot and then you die, you know, because you're trying to save yourself. So,
very careful with your answer, I see.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're not political scientists, so who fucking cares what we got to say about anything relating to politics or you know, the whatever about all that. But I think it's just interesting to ask people stuff like that, because most people that do interviews, I don't really see them asking questions like that.
Yeah, for sure.
But what I'm curious about is like, what's your plan for the next year to 5 years with music?
To grow, and to actually make some fucking money from this shit. That's what I want to do. I want to make some fucking cash. And I do like spreading my music. I do like people getting it heard, you know, but, and liking it. But I need some money in my pocket, or I'm gonna go fucking, or I'm not gonna be able to do this.
Yeah.
So.
Do you believe that people can sell their souls to obtain money and wealth and fame on this earth?
Yeah. Whether it's in the literal sense of selling your soul or the figurative sense of selling your soul, you know.
Do you think it's possible to make it without doing that?
Yeah. I think if you're talented enough that... I think people will always try to, you know, pull you into the negative side of things. Just like I said, there's the ebb and pool of everything. But I think if you bring enough light into the world and you bring enough happiness that you can kind of avoid that a little bit. But I think most humans will be dragged into it either way.
So what do you think it takes to be successful in your own life? Music or no music?
To be successful, to be happy, to be content, to wake up in the morning and be like, damn, it's dope. You know?
Yeah.
Like when you can get out of bed and you can wake up and you don't feel sore as fuck. You don't feel sick.
Interesting.
Successful. The human body.
So what's your philosophy on life?
Do good, be good, and fuck bitches, get money.
Do you believe in drug use? Are you an avid drug user?
Yes, I am, yeah.
What?
Yep.
What's the best drug out there?
Cocaine.
Okay. Well, we do not endorse these things, but
Here, guys. Are we getting to the end of it?
No. What's your?
Can I play a song?
Sure.
Okay, super out of tune.
So, what's your favorite artist? Or what's your favorite two artists?
My favorite artist. Be myself. But behind that would be all the local artists. I think are really fucking amazing. I really enjoy J-Rob, Aaron Sawyer, Cara Dawn, Amazing Singer, Gengar, KMJ, fucking everybody, bro. Fred, yay. Everybody, man. Everybody's just so fucking talented. It's fucking insane. Lovelace.
That's cool. That's cool. See, I was thinking more on like a global scale, but I mean.
Oh.
But no, I mean honestly, it's like I think of local artists too. You know what I'm saying? Like when I think of my favorite artist, cause
that's all I'm focused on right now. I mean, I think my favorite artist is Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. He's an amazing composer, doing amazing things, always and forever.
Do you like the Beatles too, right?
Love the Beatles, yeah. It's when I said, if you spread enough light into the world, you know, I think you can overcome that a little bit. I think eventually it will destroy anything it comes in contact with, the negativity, but I think that you can have great leaps and bounds surpassed by being very authentic, very honest, kind of the same thing, and very positive. Even if it's very negative, as long as there's something spreading some type of, whether it's even the artists themselves only talking about negative things to get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like I do that. You know, if I'm having a bad day, I'll write a song about fuck, blah, 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 whatever, you know, and it's really, what is that word? It's a really good album. Writing your thoughts down to get them out of your head. Catharsis. Yeah, shout out to J-Rob. Catharsis. Back when
it was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, back when Shithead put your album on my window.
Oh yeah,
I got off work and I was like, who the fuck put this here?
That's hilarious. That's cool. So like, do you have any haters?
I don't think so.
Well, what is your message to any future haters?
I'm not gonna acknowledge you enough to let your hate get to me. So, sincerely, you know, up yours.
Would you ever drop a diss track?
No, dude. Diss tracks are fucking stupid.
What if somebody dissed you first?
No, honestly, no, bro. I don't think so. I don't think I'd respond.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I respond, like, okay, so let's say, if somebody disses me, I think I could respond well enough to where I could hurt their feelings a little bit, you know, and I could get under their skin. But I feel like me coming back to someone with the response.
Putting too much energy into it.
Yeah, exactly. Unless the artist that's dissing me is from another planet or some shit, then I'd be all down for that.
Yeah, an intergalactical battle.
Yeah, that'd be fucking dope.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you know, there's some motherfucker out here dissing all of us, you know, dissing all the Tulsa rappers.
Yeah, I mean, I heard somebody say something about it, but I haven't really been in the loop and all that. I've been really busy.
I watched the video once. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking, I'm not even gonna promote it here. It's so fucking trash, but.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but there's always gonna be haters, and no matter what we do. I mean, I feel like when we have like greatness that we're trying to put out or something, there's gonna be somebody in the sidelines balancing out our positivity with some negativity. But do you think that it is important to rap about negative things just as much as it is to rap about positive things?
Yeah, because bitches love negative shit, bro, and bitches sell music.
You love
I'm not trying to be rude.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest. Like females. I think most females gravitate towards negative shit, more depressing stuff.
Bitches can be dudes also, you know. So
and I think guys do too. I think humans as a whole. But I'm just saying, if you're not making songs for the ladies, bro, you're not selling songs. Because girls are the ones that make. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. You really got to make those love songs, you know.
So like, in the sake of your music or your legacy, would you be okay with being martyred for it?
Like destroyed, or like martyred, like held up and like
assassinated.
Whoa. If because martyr means like I die, but I become a spearhead for a movement. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
that'd be really dope.
So is that part of your end game, or
to die and leave?
I mean, to leave a legacy behind?
Yeah, I guess. But if I don't, you know, it's whatever.
Do you think it's possible that if people talk about things that they shouldn't talk about when it comes to conspiracies or different things, that they can be blackballed or have their character killed and shadow banned? Do you believe in that?
No. I'm a firm believer. My name is TERRYAMERICAN. Doesn't mean I'm fucking conservative or anything, but I am a firm believer in the freedom of speech, and I feel like people should really have the right to say what they want when they want.
But do you think that happens though?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it happens way too often. And not even with anything that's fucking serious, you know?
Yeah.
Like
So what does your name mean though?
TERRYAMERICAN. TERRYAMERICAN originally comes from the idea of that I want people, my audience, to look at me as the same as them, right? Or if it's from a foreign country, as an American, right? As the American spirit, you know, the not any of the bad shit like the fucking excessive racism and the fucking political strife, but more the American belief of family, building a future, prosperity and happiness. And I think those are, you know, my core stuff. And even when I do write a sad song, I always try to put a little spin on it to make it either funny or maybe, you know, not taking it seriously, because you can't take that sad shit too seriously, you know.
So is your name kind of like the essence or like an explanation of that in itself? Like I mean, it's kind of a funky name, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, I feel like it's kind of like, it's serious, but it's also like kind of in a joking way as well. So I mean, that's very interesting. So like, what does WHYFYRE mean to you? And also, if people call it WHYFYRE, does that bother you?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna correct someone. If they say WHYFYRE, I'm gonna say it's WHYFYRE. But if you want to call it WHYFYRE, call it whatever the fuck you want. If you want to call it fucking Slim Bob, Billy Bob Jr., go ahead. It does not matter. But we do have really good music, and I think the name is important though. I think WHYFYRE is important because why fire? There's no meaning to it. Why fear? You know, is a good question that I think everybody should ask themselves. So. Yeah.
So what it means to you is kind of up in the air. It's a question in itself.
Exactly. Well, I think there's an answer to it. Why fear? You know?
It's a question.
It's hinting. Exactly. It's hinting at
the
absurdity of the question, right? Why fear? Why? Don't. It's that simple.
So also, do you think it's any more difficult being a white artist and what people perceive as a primarily black genre?
I guess to an extent, but I never pay attention to it. I mean, I know I respect the culture, and I'm also not only out here trying to get my money from rap, you know, like I'm a songwriter first, I'm a rapper second. And the songwriting process, I think, is a timeless thing. And I don't think anybody should be bound into a certain group or certain this or that because they like a certain style of music. You know, I love songwriting. I like piano and playing guitar better than I like rapping, and that has been my goal. But I'm better at rapping than I am playing the piano and guitar.
That's
so
interesting.
you know, I'm trying to get up there to balance it out. But yeah, I love the culture, man. It's always positivity wherever I've been involved in it.
That's good. That's good.
You know, and I love people. Period.
So what I'm curious about is anybody that is wanting to do what you do, or any fans. What is some inspirational words you have for them?
Just be yourself. Here, 3 yourselves. Be yourself. Love yourself. And in moments of fear and doubt, trust yourself. Because you know what you're doing. Even if you think you don't, you do. Deep back in the, you know. You fucking know. I know you know.
So, I guess we are getting near the end. The end of time, end of the world, end of this interview. But do you have any shout outs for anybody?
Shout out to everybody who worked on the album. You feel me, Sean? Shout out to... No, I'm kidding. Shout out to J-Rob. Thank you for the opportunities. Shout out to Quin, my brother, back in the Army, Carolinas, chilling, making his money. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the group. Shout out to the other group. SVN. I don't know what we're calling it yet. Shout out to everybody involved with that. If you know what it is, you know. If you know, then you know. And if you don't, then you don't. And shout out to WHYFYRE.
Dope.
Oh, and yeah, Crestfall coming out very soon.
Yeah.
So go fucking check it out.
All right. So now this is the last part of the interview. I'll give you 1 minute, and I'll cut you off when it's time to rap, freestyle, written, or rant. You got 1 minute starting now.
All right. Oh, that's garbage.
Running out of time.
I saw you falling through my mind, and I had no way of knowing what you bring. That was garbage. I don't know. Hey yo, chilling in the garage. You see me, I'm so hot, I'm causing a mirage. Burn it down, bitch, I'm going hard. Coming off at the top and non-stop. I'm a god, go, oh yeah, go applaud. Oh, goddamn,
right.
oh, I'm a nah.
Alright, TERRYAMERICAN.
Phenomena.
Give it up for TERRYAMERICAN. Yeah.
Thank you. Phenomena.
Yeah.